In the next 5.5 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can add at least 7 independent distributors to your Herbalife team weekly, week after week, and become a top producer in 5 months or less while having more fun than you've ever had since you decided to get involved in this business. You're most likely watching this either because you're a Herbalife independent distributor yourself, or looking into the Herbalife business opportunity. Although we won't be discussing the compensation plan today, this presentation will leave you with a better understanding of the industry in which you work. By the time we're finished, you will have at your disposal the information which is currently being used by only the top 1% of the network marketing industry. So, if you'd finally like to get off that emotional roller coaster and stop bleeding money, pay close attention to what I'm about to say. Before I get into it, please let me introduce myself. My name is Oti Oteri, and I am a student of direct response marketing. I've also been involved in a good number of multi-level marketing companies and direct sales companies, and I've got to be honest with you here. I never was able to find success in any of these companies before I discovered the information which I'm about to share with you today. So let's get started. The truth is this: the network marketing industry is growing. As you can see from this chart here, the revenue generated by the direct sales industry grew almost 6% to $31.6 billion in 2012. Also, the number of people participating in the direct sales industry also went up by almost 2% to almost 16 million people in the same year, 2012. Both of these charts I've just shown you come from data compiled in the US. So it's not the entire worldwide industry, but it does give you a sense of the kind of industry we are in. There is one thing though: this glowing picture hides a certain fundamental fact which are exposed in this next chart here. This chart shows us that almost 70% of the sales in the direct sales industry are made by person-to-person contact, door-to-door style of sales. You know, the type of traditional MLM, kitchen table, belly-to-belly approach that most of the companies recommend. Another 26 to 27% are made by hotel meetings and house parties. There is where the problem, because as a direct consequence of this, the option for most is failure. You might not have known this, but the vast majority of people in the network marketing industry lose money when it's all said and done. That is the plain and simple truth. And here's why. The industry continues to rely on marketing techniques which are not only outdated, but are extremely time consuming and in a lot of instances socially awkward. You know what I mean? Things like making a list of everybody you know and aggressively pursuing them in the hopes of getting them to see the presentation or come to the meeting. Anxiously waiting after going on a fictitious shopping trip so that you can ask the lady at the checkout counter if she's open to new opportunities. Going to visit your friends at the close of work along with your upline to see if you can get them to sign on. And a list of these techniques go on and on. But here is the reality: you have a far better chance of making a promise, of making a profit, if you just went to Vegas to gamble than you do if you continue to rely on these techniques alone. Your dreams of that fancy car and a big mansion, I mean, you might as well just go to Vegas, and you probably will be able to get that sooner than if you continue to deny this reality in your business. Fortunately, there is a way for you to do things differently and to avoid being counted amongst the casualties on the battlefield that is the network marketing industry. You can now join that elite group which is currently at the top of the company in far less time than you imagined. Here's how. I want you to meet my friend Mike. Mike went from waiting tables to making over $1 million in the network marketing industry in less than 18 months. Mike has also gone ahead to show thousands of people exactly how he did what he did, and he has now agreed to show you that very same formula today. So, if you want to showcase your business to as many qualified prospects, all on autopilot, day in, day out, without you physically being there to do the grunt work, learn how to pick and choose genuine leaders from an immense pool which will be at your disposal, that will ensure your business will continue to pay you for a long time to come. Get to know what it is that makes those at the top tick, and more importantly, how you can become one of them. How to preserve and even regain your dignity amongst your friends and family by turning the tables and having them seek you out to find out what it is you're doing to acquire such immense wealth. And finally, learn the secrets to unlocking further income streams which are now hiding in plain sight right under your very nose. Now, if that's you and you're ready to transform your business starting today, go ahead and click on the blue link in the text below this video and start your journey to true success in the network marketing industry.